Imagine this. You're hanging out with someone who always talks about themselves. They brag about their accomplishments, seek constant attention, and when something goes wrong, it's never their fault. Sound familiar? What if I told you this behavior isn't just annoying? It might be a sign that you're dealing with a narcissist. Yep. Today we're diving deep into the world of narcissism, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot someone who might be a narcissist, and more importantly, how to protect yourself from their toxic behaviors. Let's get started. Alright, the first sign, they always turn the conversation back to themselves. You know, when you're telling someone about something exciting that happened in your life, and instead of reacting with, "Wow, that's awesome," they somehow make it about them. It's like they're not listening to you. They're just waiting for their turn to talk about themselves. Narcissists believe their own experiences and opinions are way more important than anyone else's, so they rarely ever show genuine interest in what's going on with you. It's all about them, all the time. And let's be real, this can get pretty exhausting. If you find yourself having a conversation where they do all the talking, it's a major red flag. 2. They can't handle criticism. Narcissists can't handle criticism at all. If you've ever tried to tell a narcissist something they've done wrong and they completely flipped out, that's because they see themselves as perfect. Criticism isn't just constructive feedback to them, it's a personal attack. They believe they can do no wrong. So if you've pointed out something that wasn't cool and they reacted by lashing out, getting defensive, or pretending like you never said anything, chances are you're dealing with a narcissist. They just can't accept that anyone else might be right or better at something than them. They think they're infallible. 3. They exploit others for personal gain. Narcissists have no problem using others to get ahead. Whether it's at work, in friendships, or romantic relationships, they're always looking for ways to benefit themselves. They may manipulate situations to make themselves look better, take credit for others' work, or even exploit people emotionally to gain something. For example, they might only reach out when they need something, whether it's a favor, help with a project, or simply to make themselves look good. After they've gotten what they want, they'll disappear until the next time they need something else. If you feel like you're constantly being used or taken advantage of by someone, it could be a sign that they're a narcissist. 4. They always crave attention and reassurance from others. Alright, this one's a biggie. Constant validation. We all like a little affirmation now and then, but narcissists take it to another level. They need to hear that they're the best, the smartest, the funniest, the most attractive, constantly. If they don't get that validation, they get upset, irritated, or even resentful. It's like they live off of the compliments and attention they get from others. Whether it's from social media likes, or people constantly telling them how great they are, narcissists are addicted to feeling admired. They can't stand not being the center of attention. And if they're not getting the admiration they think they deserve, they'll do whatever it takes to get it, even if it means putting others down in the process. 5. They lack empathy. Another big sign of narcissism is a total lack of empathy. Narcissists simply don't understand or care how their actions affect others. If you're going through a tough time, whether it's a personal issue or something else, they'll likely just brush it off. For example, if you're telling them about a breakup, a bad day at work, or something else that's bothering you, they might say something like, "Well, at least it's not as bad as what I went through," or worse, ignore your feelings entirely. They just don't have the emotional capacity to truly feel for other people or to understand where you're coming from. For them, everything is about themselves, and anyone else's problems just don't matter that much. 6. Envy and belief that others are envious of them. Narcissists live in a constant state of comparison. They're either intensely jealous of others' success or firmly believe that everyone is jealous of them. When someone else achieves something, instead of feeling happy, they feel threatened. They might downplay others' achievements, make passive-aggressive comments, or try to one-up them. Simultaneously, they're convinced that everyone wants to be them, wants what they have, or is secretly plotting against them out of jealousy. Finally, they're always trying to one-up you. Now, here's something you've probably seen before. Always trying to one-up you. No matter what you say, no matter how cool or exciting your story is, the narcissist will always try to outdo it. If you're talking about a vacation you just took, they'll tell you about a trip they took to some exotic place that's way cooler than yours. If you talk about a promotion you got at work, they'll talk about the time they got promoted twice in 1 year. It's like they can't stand the idea that someone else is doing better or has something more interesting going on in their life. It's always a competition, and they always have to be the one winning. This can be draining because instead of celebrating with you, they just make everything about their own achievements. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone who might need it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Let's keep learning and growing together. Until next time, take care of yourselves.